हाय गाइस। स्वागत है एक और नया वीडियो में। आज की इस वाले वीडियो में हम इंटरव्यू करने जा रहे हैं सुब्रता को। सुब्रता हमारे त्रिपुरा से ही है, रेडियो थेरापिस्ट है। अभी जयपुर में है, बहुत बड़ी हॉस्पिटल्स की चेन है, उसमें एज ए सीनियर रेडियो थेरापिस्ट जॉब कर रहा है। और उसको जो यूके का रजिस्ट्रेशन लेजिस्लेशन होता है, जो है ACPC का रजिस्ट्रेशन मिल चुका है, और एक दो जॉब ऑफर मिला हुआ है और वो ट्राई भी कर रहा है दूसरा जॉब्स के लिए। और अभी ये प्रोसेस में है कि अभी एक एक से या 3 महीने के अंदर अंदर वो यूके मूव करेगा। तो मैं सोचा कि आप लोगों के लिए बहुत इजी होगा, आप लोगों के लिए भी इंफॉर्मेटिव होगा कि मैं ऐसा एक कैंडिडेट को इंटरव्यू करूं जो अभी इस प्रोसेस में है और सिस्टम में है और सारी चीज़ों को समझ रहा है। तो थैंक यू वेरी मच सुब्रतो फॉर डूइंग दिस एंड वेलकम टू माय शो। एंड आप मेरे को जानते ही हो, आप मैं भी आपको जानता हूँ, लेकिन बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो आपको नहीं जानते। तो मैं ये चाहूंगा कि आप जिस भी लैंग्वेज में आप कंफर्टेबल हो उस लैंग्वेज में आप आपका एक ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन दे दीजिए।
Hello, thank you, sir, uh, and good afternoon to everyone. I would like to speak in English. That would be preferable for everyone. I feel so.
या या
So, so my name is Subrata Das. So nice to be here. Thank you for having time to make this conversation happen. And I am a therapeutic radiographer working in India. Almost 4 years in clinical field I have been working, and I'm very much looking forward to the conversation we have regarding the ACPC registration. And I would like to share my experience along with you all. Thank you.
All right. So the first and foremost question is, as you remember, as you know, that HCPC is mandatory for any of the medical professions you want to practice in the UK. So that's why it is very important for us. So how you get the all information and how you decided to register with the HCPC, and when you get and how all the information you collected for this registration for the UK.
So what I have did, I have decided whether it is good for me to work in UK. Then after I went through the ACPC website, I have seen, read and read again and again the guidelines, and I have collected all those documents are needed. I have fill up the code ACPC form. Then after I have went to my college for that course information form, and I talked with my course coordinator. Uh, she has filled up everything and sent it to me, and that the English speaking test, which might some people needed to be
Yeah.
given, or for us it doesn't required because we have studied in English, and my madam has provided me that certificate. So three things, in between so many steps are there. We will talk those things
Yeah. Yeah.
in later this video.
Yeah. All right, that's the initial stage. When you start looking for something, you need to go to their websites, find out all the information what they want, and then you start collecting all the documentation and you start the process. So ACPC is not that tough like other organization is. They're very straightforward. They ask very specific questions and very specific information from you. When you got all the information, when you submit, when you pay the fees, they evaluate and they give you the registration. Is I think this is one of the easiest registration for around the world. So it's not a very big deal. So if you are really interested, if anyone interested to do, just visit their sites, you will get all the informations. So the next thing is, what are the main difficulties? Like, what do you think that is the main, you need to focus on these two things or three things, otherwise you may miss the registration, you not get it. Like, that's the most important three things as per your thinking.
Absolutely, remember that what I have faced, I will share my
Yeah.
experience, what I have faced during this. So when I had to, for us, semester systems is there for college. We have 6 semester for mark distribution. There have something which we won't understand. For that, I had to go to university and collect the one certificate is there. Uh, Let
It's
me check
transcript,
it
I think.
once. Transcript.
Yeah.
So we had to make the transcript for better understanding for UK people what mark we have got.
Yeah.
And this is the first thing I have faced. And the second one is I had to notarize everything. So if you're going to any advocate or anyone, uh, try to take one certificate that uh, it will be mentioned that how many documents they have put at the stamp, and all those notarized they have done it. So this certificate will help you to uh, get
Yeah,
the ACPC urgently.
yeah,
Those two things are most importantly I have faced, most difficult step I have faced. Then another one is we have three email will come after sending your application. Three mail will come to your recent employee and your registered, what to say that
college.
college one will come, and one in employee, recent employee, and another one is that ISRT, no?
Yeah, yeah, the
ISRT.
ISRT people. Yeah.
So three places will mail will send, and you have to talk with everyone and try to replay those mail as fast as possible. This will help you to get your registration early. And after sending those mail, try to call them every week, not email. Email will make your process little bit lag, and if you're calling every week, that might can help you to process your application first.
All right. But nowadays, there was a lag before. That's why you need to call. Nowadays, they covered all the backlogs. So ACPC is running on time nowadays. So if we apply online, you'll get in like 2 months. So you got some jobs as well. You got interview as well. So what are like you did interviews in India as well, and when you give interviews to the UK, what you feel that differences between two, like when you give interviews in India and the UK? So what are the main differences? Like what they ask? Like I know, but other people's may don't know.
This, thank you, and it is great questions, and which I will share my experience with you all. That in India I have given in Tata, Tata Trust, and other ACG and big organizations. I have given
Yeah.
interview. So in UK NHS, mostly I am giving interviews. Not now, but recently I'm not giving, but I have given so many interviews. So based on experience, what I am sharing is that in India, those book what we have studied in college and everything, those kind of questions they are asking, and in UK behavioral questions mostly, and that behavioral questions, and another is like situational question, how we will handle all the
Right.
situation,
Yeah. Yeah.
and what attributes you have, behavioral questions, those kind of things uh, we had to study, and we know what we are doing, but we have to organize those words, and we have to
Like
speak
present in a good
according to
way.
that, present in a good way.
Yeah.
And in India, all those technical questions they will ask, and that how much knowledge you have, what you have studied, those kind. This is the most important difference I have faced, and yeah, this is it.
So I will just add something on your answer. That's like why people do here is in India you will find someone in the reception and someone in the management, patient coordinator, stuff like this. Like people will be more people will be taking care, not only one radiographer and stuff. But here, when someone is coming to see you, that's the you are the primary person who is taking care of the patient. So that's why they want to learn from you. They want to know from you how potential you are taking care of this patient throughout their journey to see you or getting a radiotherapy session with you, or like a MRI scan or whatever they're doing is. So that's the main important. There are people here as well who other people's look after, but when someone is specifically coming to see you, they expect your potential and your inputs when you are how you look into for the patients. That's very important. That's why they ask behavioral and situational question much more compared to other like India or some other countries. Yeah. So
Yes, absolutely.
and if anyone want to like apply, or anyone who are getting into the radiotherapy profession recently, what would be your advice to them? And like just
It's been a wonderful moment. We have discussed so many good topics. And
yeah,
lastly, I would tell our freshers to be understand the patient and uh, try to work according to the seniors whatever they're suggesting, and try to be a team worker. This is the most important thing. And yeah, be a team worker and be active, proactive. You should be ready anytime to do work, learn to new things. This is the most curiosity should be there. That will help you to grow in your career, and take a target and achieve it. Give everything you have and try to achieve it. That would be the my suggestion.
that's
Mostly I
very
would
good of
prefer this.
that. That's very important, because when you start something new, you need to learn before you doing everything, right? So you need to always open to learn. You need to like accept challenges. You need to accept the changes. People might say sometimes, "Oh, we don't do that in our hospital or our university." But when you are starting new, you need to accept the how they do it here. So that's one of the most important thing you said. Thank you.